couple years ago, Daddy gave me the name of what I'm pressing into is Empyreal Frequencies. And it was really directed towards my daughter at the time. My daughter was going through some tough stuff. And it was all about positive affirmations. And I was on a treadmill and kind of just cranking the music. And within 5 minutes, Daddy downloaded this whole idea of frequencies. And he used a play on the words. He gave me 4 different frequencies in the word frequency. And this is more the practical, the identity of who we are, which reflects everything, how we talk about ourselves, how we, our outlook on life. And of course it's the frequency, and I use the C, and it's the middle C. The first one, it's the frequency, it's who you are. The middle C on a piano, it's just like your core, but it's who you are. And we as a piano player, you go to the middle C to find out, you usually start there and you go and you play and you come back to the middle C, where that's our identity, who you are. And then it was the frequency SEE, your vision. You begin to see who you are. And then you begin to know where your vision of where you're going, your outlook on life, how you see people, how you begin to speak life, because out of your belly flows the rivers of living water. So when that vitamin C, or that C, your core value, gets in there and begins to resonate the Christ in you, the real C, the capital C, you begin to vibrate from that frequency. Then you're able to see. We begin to do everything I see what my Father's doing. And then then after a while you catch your, and I always think this is fun, it's your C, it's your yes, the Spanish yes. And it's your yes, it's your why you're here, what you're doing, how you going about doing it. And because especially with my daughter, and it was interesting, I was on a treadmill when I got all this. So I was on the treadmill just running, but I was thinking about my daughter just going through all, what she was going through and trying to find her identity and who she is, and struggling, and her thought processes and whatever. And it was just like, these things came. And then the fourth one is your C, SEA, which is actually your vibe center, your vibe tribe. It's who you hang out with, who you swimming in the sea, and are you in the right sea? And how do we go about changing that? And so the practicalness of, this is what I'm teaching my kids at, in the after school program. I actually don't put it out like this, but this is really, it starts from, as parent, really teaching your kids this as an early age would be ideal. Because you go back and you're constantly going back, and this is all in relationship. In him we live and move and have our being. So it's all about the relational context with the Godhead, with each other, with ATS, with those that Papa's put in our sphere of influence. And I was just telling Jeff, I'm just now trying to figure out, get the language and the audience, and how I'm supposed to go about presenting a lot of that stuff, because it's actually very practical. We want it to be very practical. We want it to be easy, because it's supposed to be catchable. It's supposed to be, it's the natural thing of who, Daddy's put inside each one of us.